All right, so lesson 7 is going to be a little different. It talks about proving. Why does it work? We already talked about that yesterday. I'm not a fan of them doing an entire lesson on something we've already talked about, so I'm going to use this time to do some more practice. The ones I do want to hit on are on page 65. A couple of them right here before we do some more practice, and I'm going to let you do those on your own here shortly. But if you can do one, you should be able to do them all. Again, knowing the formula, right? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Knowing that A and B are your sides, your legs of the triangle, that's what holds it up. C is always the longest side, the hypotenuse. So if I'm looking at the first one here, find the unknown side. Well, I'm looking for the longest side. So A squared plus B squared equals the longest side squared. In this case, they have it labeled X. So 2 times 2 is 4. 5 times 5 is 25. 4 plus 25 is 29. Now, I don't care about x squared. I want to know what x is. So what times what would give you 29? That's 27, but it has to be the same number, right? Yeah, you take the square root of that. It is not a perfect square, which is perfectly fine. So I'm going to leave it as the square root of 29. There's only so many perfect squares to go around. Just leave it just like that. Okay? If you can do one, again, you can do them all. They're all the same. Same thing with this one. What are the legs? Okay, how do I figure out what the legs are? Sometimes they got the triangle tilted. The longest side is always opposite the 90. So no matter how they have it labeled, this one will always be by itself. So 4 goes by itself. Then I'm going to have the square root of 8, one leg, y is the other leg. Square root of 8 times the square root of 8 is, of course, 8. 4 times 4 is 16. So can you see what y squared has to be? So y squared would have to be 8, which means y is, I think I heard it, the square root of 8. Absolutely. So that's actually an isosceles triangle. Both sides are the same. So they could ask you what any side is, okay, or what the hypotenuse is. So there is quite a bit of room on page 62 where I just put some triangles. I recommend you do the same. And we'll do one more together, and then I'm going to have you do the other 5 since I got 6 of them here. So, Addie Chase, why don't you pick one? We'll do it together. We'll just number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one would you want to do? 3, this one right here. Okay. So, number 3. 8, 16, and x. So, 8 squared. X squared equals 16 squared. 8 times 8. 16 times 16. 256. $256 minus 64, please. And does 192 have a perfect square? Okay, so then we're just going to say the square root of 192. If you wanted to know the approximation, you just type that into a calculator, but we'll leave it just like that. I think a majority of these come out nice, but again, there's only so many perfect squares to go around. So go ahead, why don't you try those other ones there. calculator to make things a little quicker if you want. Alright, give me about another minute. Should have close to all 5 done. And be ready to help me solve, or maybe I'll have you even come up and do it. Have a volunteer come up and do one. Or want me to pick? Okay, Sienna, why don't you do the first one? Yeah. Pat, I'm gonna have you do the second one. Claire, would you take 4th one, bottom one? Lucas, 5th one. Bethany, or Gabby, 6. Okay, go ahead. Please check their work.
I don't know if it's right. I hope it's right.
I'm not confident.
You can do it right on the screen on the for me so they can.
Oh, right on the screen?
Yeah.
Right on.
We were doing it on the board. I'm gonna get my
No
pen.
pressure that YouTube world will have access to this forever.
Okay.
This is your time to shine.
I feel like it's gonna be wrong.
No pressure at all. Billion.
Yeah, no pressure, no pressure.
Pressure one.
Okay. So you take 48 squared plus 14 squared equals x squared. 48 squared is 2,304, I think. Plus 196. And that gets you x squared. When you add that together, you get 2,500, and 50 times 50 gets you 2,500, so it would be 50.
Yeah, so probably should show 2,500 equals x squared, and then that, but that would be just fine. That is correct. Well done. Adam?
So like, 6 squared plus like, x squared, oh, oops, 10 squared, and that's like 36, and got it, hold on, okay, and then like, it's like 8. Yeah,
So
right.
probably should write like x squared equals 64. Write that down for me right there.
X,
X
okay,
squared equals 64. you got to take the square root, which is how you get it. Alright, well done. Who at bottom left?
Claire.
Claire?
Okay, so I don't know if I really understand this because there's no right angle and it doesn't.
That's because I didn't put one in there. Draw one in
Oh.
there, it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Right between the 6 and the 8. Yeah, it was actually a trick question. Just kidding.
Okay. So then it would be 6 squared plus x squared equals 8 squared. Or
Remember the one across from the 90 is your longest side, so that's gotta be by
okay.
itself. So 6 squared plus,
8 squared
yep,
equals x squared.
there you go.
Okay, so 6 squared is 36 and 8 squared is 64. So you take 64 plus 36 which is 100, and then you take the square root of 100 which is 10.
There you go. Well done. Adam, any similarities to yours?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the exact same track. Right, 6, 8, 10. 6, 8, 10 on both of them. Alright, Lucas, let's go.
Good.
So we have 5 and 13. So we have the square root of 5 is 25 plus x squared equals 13 squared, which will be 169. We take 169 minus 25, that'll be 144. So that would equal x squared, but we want to find x squared. So that would be 12 squared.
So your answer is?
12
12.
squared.
X is just 12. Yeah. 12 squared would be 144. Take the square root, that's how you get 12. And you'll notice a lot of these numbers, you're going to notice 5, 12, 13 a lot, 6, 8, 10 a lot. There's only so many that work, so.
Okay.
Alright.
So 32 squared plus 24 squared equals x squared. 32 times 32 is 1024 plus, and then 24 squared is 576 equals x squared. Then those added together are 1600 equals x squared, and then x equals 40.
Perfect. Alright, get them all?
Basically.
Basically. Okay, last one I'm going to give you. Sometimes they're just going to give you 3 that look like this. Let's say find the missing piece. So those are last 3 before I give you the assignment. Please try those 3. Somewhere, if you got some open space, try them all. do 7 for me? Are you gonna do 7 for me? You wanna do 8? Okay, okay. I think 7's easier, but you can do 8. You think 9's easier?
Yeah. They're all easy, but science is and B. So that's
Yeah, alright, alright. Gerhard, you gonna do 7 for me? Gavin?
No.
Lucas, you already won. Taylor, I need you. 7. Parker, you gonna come through for me?
I can't believe it's broken.
Alright, you got 7.
My grandma broke it.
Yeah.
My grandma broke
Bethany, you got 9 for me?
What number?
9.
I didn't show my work.
Well, you can up there. Alright, who's doing 7? You already were up there. You hadn't even been to one yet?
No.
You gonna do 7? Fine. Let's go.
Did these syringes like randomly like
Never happened.
I don't even want to do it.
Alright,
Well, I just want to Parker better get
where is it? Oh, here.
Saw a couple plates yesterday.
So,
Playing weather.
oh,
Alright, go ahead.
I have a question.
Yes.
Come here.
Kind of bossy. What? Yeah, I mean, you have the answer, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright. So, A equals 3
Gotta be louder.
squared, and then that should be squared, and the 9 plus b squared equals 25. So
9 plus what is 25?
16.
16. So b squared is 16. That means b is
4.
4.
So it equals 4, right?
Good. 8. No pressure, but the world's watching. I got like 3 million subscribers.
Oh yeah, sure. I've seen your channel. I like
I'll
30.
make 3 million different accounts subscribe to you.
that's gonna take a
The
while.
entire country of India thinks on this little grant. I tune into the videos.
Ah, no.
Hey Gavin.
Are you gonna start right?
Yeah. So like a squared plus 15 squared equals 17 squared, which is like a squared plus 200 and yeah 225 equals 289. So you subtract like 225 from 89, 289, which is like 64. And in square root is like 8.
Eight squared equals 9.
What?
Oh, 8.
8.
Okay, so the answer is just A. 8. A is 8. Okay, 8 squared is 64, but yes, that's fine. All right, 9. Go ahead. Alciana's gonna be mad because I said she couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, you never let me do things twice.
I think there's a
So 7 squared
Good one, Zoe.
plus 24 squared equals c squared. And then that's 49 plus 576 equals c squared. Them added together is 625 equals c squared. And then it's 25 equals c.
Square root of 625 is 25. Well done. Okay, questions? Again, there's 9 examples. They are all the same. So if you got them down, it's going to make life easier here as you go. Assignment then. 1 through 6, starting on page 68, 1 through 6. For Monday, please.